Hello, everybody. Welcome. I am Jackie Barra with the Body Shop at Home, and my partner for tonight is...
Hi, I'm Tandy, Body Shop at Home. We're excited to spend the next 20-30 minutes with you.
So we have a mixture of face masks to show you all tonight. And along with that, we have a presentation to show you so that you can follow along. Did that go through as the screen sharing? Excellent. Okay, so welcome. We are going to be having a super fun masquerade ball tonight. As you can see, we all have our fancy masks on, and we are going to be applying Body Shop masks along with it. So one of the things that we wanted to do is to tell you a little bit about masking to start off with. Oh, sorry, I take that back.
A little bit about the Body Shop at Home, first of all. This lovely company was started in 1976 by Dame Anita Roddick. She believed that business could be a force for good. So everything we do it big, but we do good. Between our community fair trade suppliers around the world and our campaign against animal testing, everything we do is to better the planet and the people that we work with. So of course, we're here tonight for our masquerade party. We wanted to teach you a little bit about masking. What is masking? Now, if you've been to a spa and been so fortunate to lay on that treatment table and have someone take care of you, you're very much aware of what masking is. But did you know that you can do this at home for a fraction of the cost? First of all, never underestimate the simple pleasures of slapping on a face mask. If you're tired, you're breaking out, you're bored, no matter your skin condition, we can take care of you with our masks. Masking is that self-care date with yourself that you deserve. Just take a few minutes, unwind, and we'll show you how.
Sorry, my scrolling is moving very slowly.
First of all, the Body Shop has a whole range of biodegradable, 100% cruelty-free vegetarian face masks. Here I'm using them as my little fan because it's very hot here in Paris tonight. But we have a variety of ranges from the seaweed, the vitamin E, vitamin C, aloe, and the drops of youth. Now, the drops of youth, I'll show you one actually, if you want to go to my camera here.
I have to say that one is probably my favorite.
And I don't know if you can see me on camera or not, but I'm going to open one of these and it is just dripping with drops of youth. Okay, now I'm going to apply this tonight, but I'll save it here and do it after the show. But as you can see, it is completely saturated with the drops of youth, which is one of our most popular items in the bottle. You can see here we have the drops of youth concentrate, which has been touted by Vogue magazine as Botox in a bottle, but not the Botox you know, because of course there's no animal products in any Body Shop products here. This drops of youth bottle retails for $39, and in one sheet mask here, you have an indulgent application of just that drops of youth. And I'm going to have to wipe my hands here because it is just so luxurious.
Yeah, don't waste that product.
I'm not going to waste it here, but I will put it aside. But of course, you're all familiar with the holes for the eyes, nose, and mouth here, and you'll apply this. Just lay down in the bath, lay down on your bed, read a book. You can still see through it for just a few minutes, and you get that saturation of product here. I'm going to set that aside and save that. Here's my towel. Now, if you can go to the next screen. First of all, I wanted to point out as well, these are $6 each. So 10 of them, a huge pile of 10 of them, is less than one treatment at the spa for this, okay?
And also the product in the bag, you have like so much left over that you can use.
Yeah, go ahead and talk about that. I'll show it.
So I normally take the bag, shove my hand in there, and I just scoop it out and put it all over my décolleté, and it's amazing. There's just so much leftover product in the packages, in addition to what you're putting on your face.
I mean, this is me just squeezing out one of these sheet masks here. Now, this is not how it's intended to be used, but as she's saying, you savor all of this nectar, if you will, and I mean, you could apply it even with a brush as well. It's just luxurious. And a great way to sample our Drops of Youth line as well.
All right, so now we're going to talk a little bit about multi-masking. So if you've heard of multi-masking, I want you to comment right now, and I want you to say multi-masking or just say masking, something along those lines. But multi-masking is so new. And the reason why it's exciting is because none of us have even skin across our entire face. We don't have like one set skin type. You know, many of us have combination where we have like dry skin and we have oily skin or we have blemish skin. And it's important that we're trying to address each of those different areas with the specific products that can help them best. So we have an amazing line of masking products here that you can use for different reasons. So I'm going to show you, these are our little mini, I like to call them like the travel size pots, but you know, they're basically just like a sample size where you can probably get maybe 4 to 5 uses out of these little jars compared to, you know, the full size jars. Can you see that? Sorry, my silly background, I know, sorry. All right, so these little jars, we have ones that are good for moisturizing and plumping. We have ones for energizing your skin. We have ones for clarifying your skin. We have ones that are going to pull out impurities and exfoliate and tingle your skin. And then we also have ones that are going to pull out pollutants. So these 5 little mini mask jars are what we're going to talk about while we're doing the multi-masking. So I am going to, oh, and I want to show you also before I come off the slide, these expert mask brushes, you need one. They are essential in my opinion. I used to never use a brush and I used to only use the my fingers. And not only would I get it under my nails, but I would wind up like wasting product. And do you really like, are you going to put it back into the jar? Probably not. So what I have found is that these actually help you save products. So you're going to find that they're going to last you longer. Also, it'll help you to put the mask on more evenly. And it's a super, super soft brush, high quality brush. So we're going to start off.
If I can add to that, Jackie, if I can add to that, these brushes, of course, are vegan, okay? Many brushes on the market are made of different synthetic materials or even animal materials. These are very, very high quality brushes, and they are 100% vegan. We're kind of known for these, so you'll want to get those for sure.
Yeah, love them. All right, so we're gonna play a little bit, and we're gonna do a little live demo. I'm opening my little mask jars here. Now I have super, super dry skin. I don't know if you can see now because I've done some moisturizing earlier, but super dry, flaky skin on my forehead. And so I'm constantly always exfoliating and always moisturizing my forehead. So I'm going to use the British Rose plumping mask on my forehead. Now, not only is this going to help, no, silly mask, how am I going to be able to do this? But not only is this going to help to moisturize my skin, but it's also going to help plump up some of the fine lines that I have in my forehead, you know, because, you know, age and things, I'm all of, you know, 29 years forever, but still those lines and my dry skin, this mask feels amazing. Now, this is a gel textured mask. I'm gonna get some on the brush so you can see. It is a gel mask, and it is not going to dry. It's not going to harden. It just the minute you put it on your skin, it feels like it's just soaking and absorbing into your skin and really gives you, did I get it all the way across? I usually have the dry skin like right there around my hairline. But it gives you just this very, very moisturizing feel. So I love this one, and it smells like a beautiful British rose garden, hence the name. But it has actual real rose petals in it. It has rose hip oil, so many community fair trade ingredients. One of the things that I really love about the Body Shop, I'm gonna use my cheat sheet here, is that we use an enormous amount of community fair trade ingredients from all over the globe. So in this one tiny little bottle, not only do we have rose petals and rose extract, but we also have rose hip oil from Chile. We have community fair trade aloe vera from Mexico. And then we also have, I think there's, I don't even remember. I think there was alcohol in here as well. I didn't write them all down, sorry. But this one specifically, I should say, is vegan, which means that not only is there no animal products at all, but it's not, of course, tested on animals either. So you want to use this probably 2 to 3 times a week. So I'm going to skip over to my next one.
If I can add about that British rose as well, that the plumping effect is just sublime. I grew up not enjoying any rose scented perfumes, lotions,
Me
products
either.
at all. And I'm beginning to wonder if it's just because of the artificial ingredients that are so common in other products. But this one, I'd have to admit, I like rose now. So
I totally agree. I have actually seasonal allergies, and any floral scents drive me crazy between sneezing and headaches. And the British rose does not do that, especially the mask. The mask is probably the one of the more milder rose scents out of the whole range, in my opinion. But yeah, it just the quality of it is amazing. So now we're going to move on, and I'm going to do, oh, where's the little cover? Here it is. I'm going to use the Nicaraguan coffee mask. So this one is great to use in the morning. And I know we're in the evening, but the reason why it's good in the morning is it kind of just wakes your skin up. Now, this one is a sticky, gooey gel. Can you see me like pulling it out there a little bit? And this one, when you put it on, I'm going to put it on my cheeks because I love that it really gives this warming sensation when you put it on. And you just put a nice, even, guys, just pause and say how hard it is to put a mask on backwards in the camera. So you just put it on a nice, even light amount. You can see, did I get it all even back there? Now, if you are a coffee lover, oh my gosh, this is just the most fragrant coffee scent. Except I'm not a coffee lover, I'm a tea lover. And so I wouldn't say I enjoy the scent personally, but I know that I'm far outvoted and there are many, many of you coffee lovers out there. I can withstand the coffee scent just for how amazing it makes my skin feel. It literally, like you put it on and your skin just feels warmer. It feels like it has more kind of like life and awakeness in it. And it really kind of does something magical. So you do it in the morning, you're going to wake yourself up. You're going to get rid of those like puffy under eye circles. And this one is absolutely fabulous. So let's talk ingredients here. All right, so this one has a powerful blend of coffee bean particles from Nicaragua. We have sesame seed oil from Nicaragua, cocoa butter and shea butter from Ghana. And then we also have community fair trade cane sugar from Paraguay. So again, this one you can use 2 to 3 times a week. And that's the Nicaraguan coffee. Anything to add there, Tandy?
I just love it.
Okay.
I did once have a luxurious all over body coffee treatment at a very fancy resort. And it does, the coffee treatments do have this warming, not tingling like a peppermint, but a warming sensation on your skin. And I would have to study up. I wonder if that's something to do with the circulation as well.
Yes. So like when you're doing the coffee one specifically, and I'll show you like, well, when I remove it, you want to actually massage it in when you're removing it, because that'll help bring blood flow and circulation to your skin. Again, it's going to help with that awakening feeling too.
Love it.
All right, so the last one that I'm using in my multi-masking demonstration here, this one is the most popular mask that the Body Shop sells. This is the Himalayan Charcoal Purifying Mask. Now, this one only came out in 2017, and since then, the past 3 years, consistently, it's always been the top seller. And you say, why? Well, first off, it smells amazing. And I know we don't have smell-o-vision, but I want you to take a whiff, right? Can you smell with me? It has this amazing kind of eucalyptus, light minty scent that it's just so refreshing. So what this one is good for is it's going to pull out impurities and kind of help unclog your skin. The charcoal in it is known to absorb any kind of oil, skin impurities, pollutants, you name it. So for me, because I have dry skin on my forehead and under my on my cheekbones, I usually put it mostly on my nose and on my chin, because that's where I usually get the most kind of, blackheads and such. So I'm trying to do this with my fancy Masquerade mask. So again, this one you're going to want to put, I wouldn't say a thin layer, but like a medium, not super thick layer on. And in there you can see there's little like specks of stuff. Well, those are green tree leaves, and that's going to help with the exfoliation. So I'm going to put that on my nose. Fix my mask.
A little thick there.
What?
I went a little too thick, but.
Did you? So I'm also putting it on my chin.
Have you ever been to one of those mud spas where you you literally put mud all over.
No, I have not.
Oh my gosh, there's an
Scared of
amazing one outside of Temecula, Glen Ivy, I think it's called. And you literally, I can't wait to go do all this stuff again. But this reminds me of it. You sit outside with all your friends, co-ed, and you're like pulling mud out of these containers. It's harvested from the earth, and you're like putting it on your body and then baking in the sun and then rinsing it off. Like,
It sounds pretty fun.
yeah.
I've never done that.
Well, you can do it with this.
Yes, I put this all over. We're gonna do this out in your house, and she's in sunny Arizona. I'm in freezing cold New Jersey. I don't think I would do this right now. All right, so we have multi-masking now. So I have one mask on my forehead. I have another one on, well, my one cheek, and then I have one on my nose and chin. So we just went through multi-masking. Now you want to leave each of these masks on for 5 to 10 minutes, kind of so they can do their absorbing. But for the sake of this video, we're going to speed things up just because we're not going to sit here watching me soak these in for 10 minutes. I'm going to use this most fabulous, hard, ugly, disgusting, dirty, but super luxurious facial flannel. So this thing looks hard and not soft, but watch the magic. I'm going to put it in some water. And immediately it turns into like the silkiest, satiniest, softest thing. And I want to make sure I get
all about the textures, isn't it? That's the sense, it's the feeling, but the textures when you're giving yourself this self-care. And
look at this now.
I love this product.
See how, oh, of course. Ah, see this for
Yeah,
Zoom background. Zoom backgrounds for the win. It's really cute.
It.
But anyway.
Love it.
So,
where did he go?
We're gonna wipe this off. And now this feels so soft. Like it doesn't feel scratchy. It doesn't feel itchy. It is soft. It doesn't feel kind of like it, it's not like a terry blanket. It literally feels like soft satin. Now what I'm going to do, because I just wiped off the charcoal off my chin, I'm going to actually massage the Nicaraguan coffee in to help with that circulation. And then with my forehead, find a clean part of the flannel, I'm just going to wipe off the excess there.
And you can see on mine, I'm starting to dry now where I didn't apply it too thick. And it has sort of a shrinking feeling. It's very pleasant, but you do feel like I'm getting a little bit of a facelift. And
it like tightens, makes you feel like you're tightening your skin.
Mm-hmm.
All right, did I get it all off? I think so. If not, I look like a silly fool. That's okay.
I love it. I love it.
All right, so if you have questions about multi-masking, please make sure you comment below. I can't see the comments and questions right now, but I will go back and I will answer all of your questions after the video's over. But yeah, I love multi-masking. Try it out. If you're scared of multi-masking, you can always just try one at a time. Hold on, I'm gonna figure out how I can I'll go back to my share screen. Hold on 1 second. Share. Because one of the things that we really love about our Body Shop masks here, man, this is the slowest scroll ever. It just doesn't want to move.
Your mouse on you.
Yeah. All right. So we talked about the masks, but these 5 tiny little travel jars, sample jars, whatever you want to call them, are such a steal. Like you cannot beat the price for these and the quality of the product and how many uses you'll get out of them. So if you were to get these 5 masks and then you were to add in the brush and the flannel, well, these 5 masks, brush and flannel, total is only $51.50. Now, considering that you get 4 to 5 uses out of each jar, that's like 3 to 5 uses out of each jar. That's like $2.50 per amazing, luxurious facial that you just gave yourself. Like it is so good. And now if you're doing multi-masking, you're using even less product, which means more uses. So this is a great way to get introduced to the Body Shop masks. However, if you want to jump right in, we also have the full-size jars. And the full-size jars compared to the smaller jars, these are 0.5 ounce, the smaller ones, and the bigger ones are 3 ounces. So it's a great way to try out masks, to get in love with them. I have a mixture of both. I have the big ones, I have the little ones, I have the sheet masks, a little bit of everything. All right, oh, and you also get free shipping when you spend over $50. So that's even a bigger score. So here we're gonna scroll The big size jars are $28 each. And you can see in this slide, it's showing you a little bit of side by side what each of the different textures look like. Again, we talked about the British rose being more gel-like. The Himalayan charcoal is definitely more of like a charcoal clay kind of feel. The one we didn't talk about was the Chinese ginseng and rice. And this one is like a creamy exfoliating texture. I love to use this one like at the end of the week. The green Japanese matcha green tea one. This one has such a beautiful scent. It's just it's like you're outside in like a fresh meadow. It is such a fresh, earthy scent. Then we have the almond milk and oatmeal. Yes. I'm like, I can't read it. I don't have my glasses on. And then we have the Nicaraguan coffee. So those are all of our expert masks.
And there's also one that's not included there. That's the hemp, but are we covering that one actually in the overnights? Okay.
Yeah. Yep. All right, so Tandy, it's back to you.
All right. My face is a little bit crunchy and tingly here, and I'm just going to enjoy
I love when it gets to the crunchy stage. And if
I'm going to wash it off in the shower tonight and just finish with this. One very important thing, and wearing this little Roaring 20s top, I can demonstrate, as we do not want to forget about your décolleté. Okay, your décolleté, again, we're in Paris here, is the area between your neck and your bust. Now, women, men as well, but women wear different clothes, let's face it, and we have different sensitive, thin skin in this area, our décolleté. Women especially, our most immediate areas that show aging are our face, our décolleté, the back of our hands. So a little trick is to, every time you do something to your face, you can go down with it. It doesn't reverse. You can't use every body product up on your face, but every face product you can go down with, okay? So if you are applying your mask, then go ahead, yes, apply that to your décolleté. And like I just said, if you feel like it's a little too messy, come on, just do this a few minutes before the shower, okay? So apply to your décolleté. And since you're not having any real, you're not activating circulation with the brush necessarily, I won't insist that you go toward the heart, but in general, if you're doing any dry brushing, as our friends last night talked about, you do want to go toward the heart with any of this circulation stimulating, okay? But now I do feel like I am at this spot. Are you kidding me? This area that sees more sunshine because you're wearing those V-necks, you're wearing the halter tops, you might not be putting on the SPF like you should be. Even the pollution, even perfumes. If you're applying scents, do not apply the scent to your décolleté, okay? That should go to the back of your wrist, to the back of your ear, so that it can be naturally worn by your body and not overwhelming. Don't be polluting this area of your body here, okay? So just a fun tip. And like I said, the back of your hand as well, okay? This is a very visible, and we're not about hiding our age, okay? We're pro-aging, not anti-aging here with the Body Shop, but you do want to care for this body, this spaceship that you have been given, okay, on planet Earth. Let's care for that.
And that's such a good point, because how many of us think to put a mask on, you know, our chest or on our hands? It's not something that you normally think of.
And there's plenty of product to go around, so just take care of that skin.
Excellent. All right, so the last thing that we have to talk about is night masks. Like, what in the heck is a night mask? I don't want to wear a mask to bed and get it all over my pillow and make a big mess, right?
Well, I'm not wearing this to bed.
I can't wait. I can't see. I wear glasses, guys, and trying to put glasses on with this mask not working. So I'm trying to
I like that.
Okay, so we have a very luxurious line of night masks, and I use these, no joke, every single night. They are amazing for moisturizing, and they're amazing for helping your skin, because while you're sleeping, that is when your skin has the most chance for rejuvenating and kind of regrowing those cells and helping to replenish the moisture into your skin. So a night mask is going to help you do that even more so. It's very similar to the other masks that we just showed you. The difference is that you're going to leave it on overnight. And the difference is that it's going to get absorbed into your skin. But unlike Tandy has still the charcoal on, it's not going to be all messy looking, and it's not going to get on your pillow and make a big mess. So first and foremost, I'm going to use a little bit of our vitamin E toner just to kind of help close up my pores from the masking that we did just do. Very important step to do after you mask is to use the toner. And try to do it when you're not wearing a mask, because otherwise it makes it more difficult.
Walking to the steps really quickly. I know some people can be so overwhelmed. I used to be a soap and water girl. I know, spa girl. I used to be a soap and water girl. If you just basically break it down that you need to cleanse, polish, and protect, okay? And you want to, when you open your pores when you're cleansing, you want to close them back up, and that's what that toner step is.
It's perfect. And I never used toner before, and I don't know why. I guess I was like, what the heck is this for? Now that I know, oh my gosh, I can't live without it. Like, it makes my skin feel so much better. So we have, I'm going to start off here with my favorites, okay? My personal favorites. So we have what's called drops. Can you see it there? Drops of Youth. Ah! What's that? Okay, there we go. Crazy mask. I have to turn my background off, guys, and that won't be so much fun. Drops of Youth Bouncy Sleepy Mask. So you're like, what the heck is a bouncy sleepy mask? So it literally is that. It is bouncy. It is amazing, and it is going to make your skin super moisturized and feel amazing. So here's the consistency. Now the jar, just so you can see, is the size of my palm. It is a wide jar. It's nice and big, and the consistency of the material is a thick gel-like cream. Let's see. So you can see it's sticking there to my finger. It's not coming off. It is thick and jelly-like, kind of almost like it's thicker than jelly even, because jelly would fall off your finger. Maybe
does it change at different room temperatures, or what temperature is your house right now?
70 degrees.
Okay.
I'm not,
I haven't tried this one yet, but I love the little springs you put on there.
Oh my gosh, I do. I love the little. It's because it really feels bouncy. I want to say it's more of a consistency of like between peanut butter and jelly. But you don't need this much product. I'm just playing with it because I'm being silly. You actually need very little of this product because it goes a super long way. So I have probably less than a pea size amount on my finger here, and I'm just gonna dot one on my forehead and on my cheeks, and you just literally rub this in, and it absorbs super quick. And that's it, guys. Like, that's the whole night mask. It is this really thick, moisturizing formula that absorbs super quickly. So you're not going to make a mess on your pillow, but at the same time, you're going to get all the benefit in these night masks that are super, super absorbing and rejuvenating and helping your skin to hold in that moisture. The other one that goes hand in hand with the Drops of Youth is the Drops of Youth Eye Mask. Now the eye mask, I'm going to have to lift this up, guys. Sorry, I'm out of character. All right, so the eye mask is very similar. It is a gel-like consistency as well. It's a little bit thinner, tiny bit thinner, but it is has a slightly kind of green tone to it. And this one, you need seriously like a dot. You don't even need like much at all. And I always use my ring finger because it's nice and gentle for your eye area, whereas you're a little bit more aggressive when you use your pointer finger. So use just a tiny dot, and you're just gonna dot it right along your eye. Now you can use this in the morning if you choose to under your makeup, because it will absorb. You just want to make sure you use a really, really thin layer. At nighttime, you can use a thicker layer so that it can absorb in while you're sleeping. But immediately when you put this one on, it actually brings down the temperature of your skin. So it kind of has like a cooling effect as well. All right,
you put product in the fridge?
What?
Are you a product in the fridge gal?
You can put it in the fridge. I don't, because my fridge is all the way downstairs. I have a 2-story house and I'm lazy, so I'm not gonna go grab it and go back and forth. But yeah, that's me.
I've never tried that, but I've heard it can.
Yes, my daughter is she's in high school. She's all about like the mini fridge for your beauty products kind of thing. And she has one in her bedroom, but mommy is not allowed to use it or go near it. Even though I bought it. All right, so similar to Drops of Youth, we also have the come on, silly Zoom. There we go, Tea Tree. This is Tea Tree Anti-Imperfection Night Mask. Now this one, my high school daughter uses. I also have my middle school son use it. And this one, again, gel-like consistency. So it's the same type of formula as the other Drops of Youth one. Difference being is that this one has tea tree oil in it. Now the tea tree oil is going to really help your pores. It's going to help pull out, all of the, icky, pussy, blackheads, you name it, disgustingness that's in your skin, while at the same time, it's going to, I'm going to get, where's my cheat list here? It's going to moisturize because it has, all right, so we have in here salicylic acid from, I don't know where it's from. It's from somewhere. It's handy.
I will have to look that one up.
Yeah, I don't know where that one's from.
The good thing is you can love the products and not know everything about them.
Exactly.
But I do enjoy when we start learning the fun facts about it. So look it up.
Community, the fair trade tea tree oil is from Kenya. We have hyaluronic acid, and that's going to lock in your moisture. So not only is the tea tree going to pull it out, like many people worry that tea tree is going to dry out their skin. Yes, it's going to take the oil out, but the hyaluronic acid is going to help put moisture back in. There's also lemon tea tree oil, and that has purifying properties, and aloe vera from Mexico. So super amazing stuff here in this tea tree oil night mask. I have another fancy little guy here. This one is the vitamin E, and I'm going to get the name wrong. Sink in Moisture Sleeping Mask. Okay, so this one is not going to put you to sleep, but you're supposed to wear it while you're sleeping. Now, this one is more like, in my opinion, the consistency of a night cream. So this one has a little bit creamier of a texture. It's still a gel-like cream, but it's less bouncy than the other ones, more cream-like, and it's just a thicker cream. So if I kind of put that on my hand, you can see it absorbs in. Now it does leave a little dewy texture, but that only takes, I would say, a couple minutes or so to absorb into your skin. It's a little bit longer to absorb in than the Drops of Youth one, but still it will absorb in, so you're not going to have residue and product all over your pillowcase. You can see this one was well liked and used by me, but it's not going to fall out of the jar. Like, it's a thicker consistency.
And
go ahead.
Just a pro tip as well. Change your pillowcase. Get a good pillowcase. Do not sleep in makeup. Wash your face before you go to bed and wash your pillowcase. So many people don't realize that's why they're having breakout issues.
Yeah.
So just revisit.
True fact, I've gone to bed with makeup on. We all have, right? But did you know I heard a statistic that when you go to bed without your makeup, with your makeup on, it ages you by like 7 years. And I was like, don't want to do that. All right, so the vitamin E, we have soya oil from Brazil. We have vitamin E, and that's going to be a protective vitamin, kind of like an antioxidant. And then we also have wheat germ oil that it's going to help reduce the amount of water that your skin loses. Super good things. All right, what did I show you so far? I have 2 more left to go to show you. All right, Tandy showed this earlier. This one is our hemp face mask. This is the Overnight Nourishing Rescue Mask. This is another favorite of mine. I probably only use this one maybe once a week, depending on how dry my skin feels. And this one is very similar, same size jar, to our expert mask that we showed you earlier. The difference is, don't be scared, you're going to leave this one on your skin. You're going to look like a little bit like the Grinch at first. Okay, so it is a very green mask. It is a thin consistency, though. I'm going to use the brush to show you. And it has, you can see how thin it is. It's super, super thin, but you will look green. My kids, we were joking when I put it on, they're like, oh, look, mommy's the Grinch again. So it has this amazing moisturizing property because the hemp seed oil that is in here is known to help just lock in any little bit of moisture that it can. In this one, we have community fair trade aloe vera as well, not olive oil, aloe vera from Mexico. And the hydration is going to last up to 72 hours. You can use it about 2 to 3 times a week. Now, the trick with this one is that unlike the other ones, you are going to wipe off the excess. So here, you're going to leave this on for about 10 minutes or so. I leave it on for longer. And then you're just going to take a tissue and you're going to wipe any of the topical excess off. It's still going to leave some of the product that it has absorbed into your skin, and you're just going to go to sleep. And that way you're not going to make a mess on your pillowcase, but you're going to get all the properties. And in the morning, you're going to wash this off. So that is the hemp overnight rescue mask. And then last but not least, oh yeah, I have this one here. This one is not technically a standalone mask, but we wanted to bring it up because it is a 3-in-1. So this one here is our CBD, and this is the Soothing Oil Balm Cleansing Mask. Now, this one is going to help you to clean. It's going to help you to, what's the other one? Purify? I'm going to get this all wrong. Cheat notes, guys. Cheat notes for the win. Where's my CBD? Cleanse, balm. I always forget the balm. And mask. All right, so this one, what's different about this one is that it actually is a gel to milk formula. So what the heck does that mean? You can see it looks gel-like, just when I showed you any of the other night masks. But when you put this on your skin and you start to emulsify it, and you add a little bit of water, it's going to, I don't know if you can see, it's going to start to emulsify. Now, you're not going to get suds, but it will start to have that cleansing effect, and it's going to spread all over your skin as you're massaging it around. You then want to leave this on your skin for about 5, maybe 10 minutes, and then you're going to wash it off. You can either wipe it off or you can wash it off, either one, but it will leave, again, the product into your skin to absorb in, and it's just going to feel amazing. Plus, I don't know about you, I'm super obsessed with the smell of the CBD products. Don't get me wrong, I'm not like a CBD like diehard, but the CBD products from the Body Shop, they smell amazing. Like, I literally put it on and then I'll just sit there smelling my hands. All right, so Tandy, anything else?
I'm just going to say I can't wait until we can do pamper parties, but I love that you shared the texture and the scent of different things so that people get a little idea of what they should start with. And then when we can get together, you can actually open and enjoy all this together with friends very soon.
All right, so moving along, Tandy, this is now up to you.
Well, I just talked about parties, but of course, if you wanted to try any of these products, check with the consultant who introduced you to this party tonight. They will give you a link to order, or they may have stock on hand. They'll help set you up with that. We have some specials this month as well. And here I am. I'm sorry.
I forgot to show that one.
Check with your consultant because we have different sets of things. I just love how this box opens, so I wanted to show you. And that's very green. It's not going to work on the green screen. So check with your consultant. Ask them what they have in bundles. Ask what they have on sale. Check with them about booking a party and what specials they have for booking. Or better yet, sign up and join us to have fun, because you guys, if you heard us talk about 2 of our most popular products, the Himalayan charcoal mask and the Drops of Youth concentrate, 2 of my favorites, these come in our starter kit. And I'm not going to name prices right now because there's some specials. Talk to your consultant. These 2 products alone, you're going to get this and basically hundreds of dollars worth of products, $240 for the product for about the price of these 2 products. Okay, so
that's
check
a
with
huge deal. I mean, that's like a steal.
It really is. And I love that it's a way that you can get started and try different products that you might not otherwise have picked. And then you'll explore the rest of the line. So again, check with your consultant to shop, to book, or to join in the fun, you guys. And thank you so much for joining us tonight. I had so much fun.
Yay, I had so much fun too. Thank you, Tandy, for presenting with me. And thank you so everybody that watched. Again, if anybody has any questions about any of the masks, Tandy and I will jump on after and try to answer questions in the comments. Bye, everybody.